Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to share this look today. My 19-year-old sister came home from college for Thanksgiving break. She came over and she wanted a full glam look, so that's what we did. She's super sweet and super sassy, and this was a lot of fun. You will definitely see some of her personality come out in this video. I started by priming her skin with Jane Iredale, and then I moved on to the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is all the rage on TikTok apparently. I grabbed a bottle to try. It's a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury, and it adds a really beautiful glow to the skin. You can use it with foundation, without. You can use it mixed into your foundation, under your foundation, over your foundation. Another product that I was excited to try out for the first time was the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. I was thrilled with this foundation. It is $8 and it works so well. It's really high performing. It gives you that really nice second skin feel, which is something that I look for with all of my products, and it clearly is beautiful on camera. One of my main tips for making sure that your base makeup looks like skin is I apply it with a brush, and I'm doing this with the concealer as well. So I apply it with the brush, I will blend it out with a brush as well, and then I use a damp beauty blender. I'm just pressing that beauty blender into the skin, and that is going to give the finish of skin. You're not going to have any streaks, your makeup is not going to look as heavy, and that damp beauty blender, just pressing that sponge into your skin over top of the makeup, is making that makeup look like you have flawless skin. It is my top technique recommendation for applying foundation and concealer. How she wanted me to do her makeup, she sent me this photo and I said, yes, absolutely, let's do it. So I started with the e.l.f. liquid metallic eyeshadow. I wanted to do a lot of reflective light shimmer in the center of her lid. I love this eyeshadow. It's so easy to apply and it just makes your eyes glow. After this, I set her lids just with a little bit of the matte HD setting powder just around the outer edges and her brow bone. And this is because this is the point where I'm switching from creams and liquids on her eyes to powders. I'm not finished with using cream makeup on her face though, so I'm not setting anything else on her face except for her eyes. She's only 19, so I didn't want to do any heavy contouring on her face. I'm using the e.l.f. Skin bronzing drops in rose gold. I love these so much. They add the most beautiful glow to the skin. We're clearly doing something really dramatic with the eyes, so I wanted her face to just look glowy and flawless. I like to apply these bronzing drops with my fingers, and then I just go in with a brush and use a stamping motion to just pat that product into the skin. Now this is where we have a lot of fun with the eyes. I'm doing a lot of contouring with the darkest brown in the Natasha Denona Mini Glam palette. I'm blending this brown into her lash line and up into her crease. So I'm working the product around the outer third area and pulling it into her crease, but I'm not pulling it all the way across her entire crease. I'm stopping about halfway over. So I'm really focusing all of the shading, all of that deep brown color on the outer edge of her eye. And then I'm also pulling that product a little bit along her lower lash line because we are going to be enhancing that lower lash line as well. Now I'm just using the Jane Iredale Naturally Matte palette to just contour her crease a little bit. So this is a lighter brown than what we used in the Natasha Denona palette. That brown is a lot darker than this one. So this is offering a really nice softer contour for her crease while also pulling all of the eyeshadow that we've already applied together so everything blends really seamlessly. I really wanted to use this gunmetal shade in the Natasha Denona palette, and so I had to incorporate it somehow because it's just so beautiful. So I'm arcing that along the contouring that's on her lid now, and it's really just connecting that beautiful light shimmer with the brown that we also have on her eyes as well, and it's just adding a really cool transition between the two. So the remainder of my focus with this eye look was just on making sure everything was flawless and blended properly. So I was just going in with more highlight if needed. I was going in with some of the matte shades from the Jane Iredale palette just to incorporate some of those matte shades as well so that her entire eye wasn't completely covered in shimmer. So I'm using a matte highlight around her brow bone and a little bit on the inner corner of her eye. With a look like this, blending is so key so that everything is flawless. I really wanted to show Jara's reaction when I'm lining her waterline because this is such a challenging part of doing makeup on someone else and for the model as well, because it's not easy to take a pencil and think someone's going to shove it in your eyeball. So I really try and be as gentle and mindful as I can, giving breaks as we go along, and check in with my model and make sure that they are okay during this process. So now I'm using the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. I really love this product for eyebrows, and it's also fantastic for eyeliner as well. You will get a deeper, more dramatic liquid liner type look, and you can use it like you would a liquid liner. You can see me using a lot of precision and doing more of a winged look with this, but then I'm also taking a pencil brush and I'm smudging it out and blending it into that shadow. So I wanted a more dramatic liner, but I did want it to look softer and smoky, more so than a liquid liner would look. Now I'm just curling Jara's eyelashes a little bit before I apply some mascara. I'm using my absolute favorite EWG Verified Safer Mascara. This is by Shackley. It's a lash conditioner and mascara in one, and it makes your lashes absolutely incredible, and they will be so healthy and conditioned and beautiful. My eyelashes have improved so much since using this mascara. It's incredible. Now I'm using the Ardell Demi Wispies for some big bold eyelashes to complete this eye look. Now I'm using the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder just to set some of the creams around Jara's face, mainly around the areas where we're more prone to shine and a little bit under her eyes. Now I'm using Thrive Cosmetics Matte Bronzer. This bronzer has neutral undertones, so it's great for contouring. Jara asked me to do a little bit of contouring for her nose, so you'll see me doing a little bit of contouring for her nose, and then I did a little bit of highlighting on her nose and her cupid's bow, and then I just patted some of that matte bronzer into her cheeks as well, just to enhance what we did with the bronzing drops. I wanted to complete this look with a nude pink lip. I'm using the Shackley Pomifera Glaze Lip Oil in Crush. This is a really beautiful sheer pink. It's going to really hydrate Jara's lips before adding some liner. So to add a little more depth of color, I'm using the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Oh Snap. And this is the perfect nude pink for this eye look. So that is it. This is the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was so fun to do. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.